Taliban Supreme Leader Hibatullah Akhundzada reportedly killed in Pakistan's massive, open war, airstrikes. The geopolitical landscape of South Asia was shaken today by viral reports suggesting that the reclusive supreme leader of the Taliban, Hibatullah Akhundzada, was the intended target of a massive Pakistani aerial bombardment. According to several intelligence sources and regional reports, the strikes focused on high-value command centers in Kandahar, a city that serves as the operational and spiritual base for the Taliban's top hierarchy. While the death of Akhundzada remains unverified, the Pakistani Ministry of Defense confirmed that its forces successfully neutralized several high-ranking commanders during Operation Ghazab-ul-Haq. One high-profile casualty officially confirmed by multiple sources is Mullah Nida Muhammad Nadeem, the Taliban's acting Minister of Higher Education and a son-in-law of the Supreme Leader. Nadeem's death represents one of the most significant losses for the Taliban leadership since their return to power in 2021, signaling that Pakistan is no longer avoiding decapitation strikes against the regime. Witnesses in Kandahar reported that the former home of Taliban founder Mullah Omar, which now serves as a base for elite suicide units, was among the primary targets leveled by Pakistani jets. The proximity of these strikes to the known residences of the Supreme Leader has fueled the narrative that the Pakistani military has moved from targeting border militants to targeting the Taliban's center of gravity. In Kabul, residents described the most intense aerial activity in years, with surveillance drones and fighter jets circling the city for hours after the initial strikes on the 313 Brigade headquarters. The Taliban's Ministry of Defense has remained uncharacteristically silent regarding the health of Akhundzada, instead focusing its communication on retaliatory drone strikes against Pakistani cities. Official statements from Islamabad have been carefully worded, describing the operations as counter-terrorism strikes, aimed at infrastructure rather than specifically naming the Supreme Leader as a target. Historically, the Taliban have hidden the deaths of their top leaders for months or even years to prevent internal power struggles and maintain morale among their fighting units. Military analysts suggest that even if Akhundzada survived the strikes, the psychological impact of such a direct attack on Kandahar will likely lead to a massive internal security overhaul within the Taliban. As the fog of war thickens, the international community is watching closely, with regional powers like China and Iran urging both sides to confirm leadership status to avoid a total collapse of authority. The humanitarian crisis at the border is worsening, as the open war declaration has led to the indefinite closure of the Torkham and Chaman crossing, leaving thousands stranded. Whether Akhundzada is alive or dead, the decision to strike the heart of the Taliban leadership has fundamentally changed the rules of engagement in the 2026 South Asian conflict. If you found this news useful, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and stay connected for more timely stock market news and company updates.